friend. I wanted to talk to you about something that shook me today. I was listening to a video by Iyanla Vanzant talking about money, spiritual hygiene. You know, Auntie Iyanla is always coming with the spicy content, right? And she was talking about prosperity mindset and how our words are attracting or rejecting money. And one of the things that she mentioned in this video was how people talk about gas prices and the cost of things, et cetera, et cetera. And she said when it comes to the cost of gas and things of that nature, either shut up and fill up your tank or walk. Oh my God. And I've heard people say this in a multitude of ways. You know, don't be so focused. Don't be so focused on the numbers. If you're too fixated on the numbers, there is a lack mentality that you may be operating from. But when she said either fill your tank and drive, like shut up and drive and fill up your tank, or walk, I was shook because that's real. That's real. Either you are allowing yourself to have your needs met and just letting it be what it is and trusting your prosperity, or make a different decision so that you can be financially responsible in a way that makes sense for you. You feel me? For myself, I haven't driven in years, not because of gas prices. There are other things that have been in play, but I do walk a lot of places. I do take public transportation, and I also know that this is a part of the reason that my body stays healthy, because I'm active, because I'm moving, and it's a choice that I make. And I am working on inviting a vehicle into my experience so that I can move about with more autonomy and more self-agency. However, when I do get this vehicle, I am going to just allow myself to live from a state of prosperity and knowing and trusting, because that just is what it is. And I know there are a few friends out there who I know are looking at the pumps or doing their best to not look at the pumps. And I want to invite you all, friends, everyone, whether you're new here or not, to really look at how you are speaking about your life experience, to really examine the language that you are using when it comes to your everyday life. It is so important, especially in these times when something else that she mentioned, she was listening to listening to the TV while she was sewing. And while she was sitting there sewing, listening to the TV, over the course of 72 minutes, I believe she said, over the course of 72 minutes, the phrase or something similar to people just aren't able to make ends meet, people just don't have the money, was stated almost 17 times. I'm trying to remember the exact numbers. That's what's coming up for me. But the point is that in these times, the language is being put out there to get it into people's minds that this is the reality, when the actual reality is the one that we create with our own words. So I'm inviting you, friends, to not allow these stories and these ideas that are in the ethers about finances to penetrate your consciousness. Keep your affirmations about your financial abundance strong and at mind and in your heart at all times in everything that you're doing, because that's the only way that the money will continue to circulate into your experience. I'm gonna find the video link and drop it in the comments for you, friend, because my oh my, I already shared it. I had to text that to some people because I was like, ooh wee, y'all, listen, let's get this spiritual hygiene, y'all. If you are new here and you have never seen my face before, this is the first video that you're watching of mine. Hey friend, I'm glad that you're here, and this is a place in a space where I share what I'm hearing, what I'm navigating, what I'm going through, what I'm growing through, what I'm learning with you, so that we can grow and share in this journey together. So let me know what you think about this in the comments and how you have been navigating your financial conversation with yourself, your abundance mindset in your own life, because it's important that we check in on these things. This language gets so repeated in our media, in the radio, and in our daily conversations, and it's important to check in, friends. So that's what this is for. Thank you for being here. Remembering to let y'all know I have an ebook. I have an ebook called Days of Darkness. It is a sharing of my story of navigating depression and suicidal ideation and the insights that brought me into a lighter mindset. So make sure you check that out. The link is in the description, and I will see y'all on the next one.